Rock, paper, scissors, 1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors, 1, 2, 3. Well, I can do it then. Fine.
Yes.
Hello there, and welcome to our podcast called
Recipe
For
Disaster. Hello.
Hello there again.
I am Pat.
I have become Ray.
And it is Christmas.
It is. It's snowy outside. It's a bit cold. Then again, the actual decent winter temperatures actually have passed. Sadly, Pat is currently fishing.
I tried to be as stealthy as possible. I'm very sorry.
No, I had to call you out on it because last time when I did it, you also had to mention my non-EXP wasting ways to all of our many listeners.
So
yeah.
No, it's my turn to fish a fish.
No, he spot changed and now he has to move. And he has moved.
I have moved. I have become moved.
Yeah. This is so moving, guys. I've moved.
Let's move on.
Okay.
It's Christmas. It's it's Christmas. What do you want? It's Christmas.
What do you mean? What does anything mean, Pat?
I don't know.
What does the word Christmas mean to you, Pat?
It means
What do you do usually, or
eat.
ah yes,
Yes.
good old devouring copious amounts of foods, different foods.
I would say the aspect of devouring is definitely more prominent than the religious aspect of it.
Religious undertones of not devouring but praising,
worshipping. I
yeah.
would much rather.
I worship the devouring aspect. Yes.
More likely.
Yeah.
To be sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So I am more in favor of a consumption-oriented holidays.
Classic Westerner.
Yes.
Always consuming everything.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So yeah, but what about you?
Yeah, I kind of say the same. The religious undertones for me are non-existent. It has always been just a holiday where you can spend some time with your loved ones, eat some food, maybe some presents here and there. Maybe it's snowy outside. Usually. And yeah, it's just a good old time, you know.
That dude got a Hogwarts castle Lego.
Who?
You?
Me?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah,
No.
I think so. No.
Seriously?
No, just seriously. You
Yeah.
gotta.
I might have opened up a package and inside of it was the Lego Hogwarts castle model thingy.
It's massive. No.
Well, the box was massive, yeah, but I mean, if we started to put it together like yesterday, then the model itself like isn't like that huge, but the instructions for it are like 2 big notebooks full of 10 million details and pieces. So it's a process, yeah, but I like it. I feel like I'm 6 again.
But if you're assembling it here, so you're not gonna take it over to your.
Yeah, for now I'm gonna stash it on top of the local bookcase, which has the predetermined room for it currently. Yeah, because if I put it together alone, then it would take me like 10 years probably. So yeah, because there's like 20 different bags of small pieces, and
All right.
it has a lot of detail in it. Yeah, like all like the movie references, the Chamber of Secrets is in there, the chessboard from the first episode, and so on. So it has like a lot of like the small details from the movies in it as well. Yeah, so that's pretty damn neat.
All right.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I have become happy when I assemble it, and when I finish assembling it and all the other thoughts come back, then I am less happy.
All the happiness strange with the last piece of Lego.
Yeah, so that's why I'm prolonging the process as long as I can to preserve my safe space in the Lego world, so to say.
That's one way to assemble Legos.
Yeah, to stave off the bad thoughts.
For sure. For sure.
And as they say, we all die in the end, so... I just had to say it, Pat. I mean, it isn't the proper start to this podcast if Ray doesn't speak about dying, so yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
You're
yeah,
gonna die, you filthy animal.
You filthy animal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the sooner we get this out of the way, the sooner we can talk about the actual important topics, such as RuneScape, probably.
Probably as soon as we can overlook
our inevitable demise, then we can speak about things that actually matter and make sense,
Our inevitable demise and our collective cry for help.
Yeah.
As soon as we can overlook these, we can move to...
Yeah. As soon as we acknowledge that they exist and we will perish eventually, we can. Period.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Just do it.
So,
Well,
what have you been up to?
like where? I'd actually ask you first, Pat, because I have had a long enough monologue, so I'd ask you first, Pat. What has been happening with you? Tell me anything.
In short, leagues has been happening, and
You're still heavy on the leagues.
I
stuff.
am, yes,
Okay.
and pretty
That's
much.
good to hear.
I don't have much to show for it, but every available indoor allotted hour has been dumped into leagues. And I haven't stepped much. I feel...
Like in real life?
Yes,
Step?
yes, because it has eaten into the...
Taken any steps?
It has eaten into the healthy sleep schedule.
Yes.
I feel tired. I feel stretched, a bit thin.
Like too much butter scraped over a loaf of bread or something, or
Something
how the
or
quote
the other.
was.
Yes,
Yeah.
like butter.
Yeah. So you're basically Ilbo, but taller.
In a more virtual sense, maybe, and old school.
OG.
OG, yes.
I see.
And I will be partly relieved when January the 15th comes along and the leagues closes, because
Because of course you can't stop before.
no.
That doesn't make sense.
I kind of feel I felt last time I felt this way was while studying for a block of exams. The end of term finals. I felt like that. I knew my end term goal, and I knew what I had to do to attain it. I just kind of didn't want to do it sometimes, and
But I hope that the leagues at least are like more of like happy happy happening.
No, it's very happy, but in a way, it's kind of like a flashback to those times. It's like a bad trip flashback. I don't, because the mindset or like what you have to do to kind of put in the hours is, I just think of the uni times by default, and it's that's the negative undertone. The leagues I've been enjoying a lot, like a lot.
So it's not like a chore for you.
It is. It sometimes feels like a chore, especially when you have to deal with shit like the Infinity Rope set.
Oh,
which
MK, huh?
Even with the boosted minigame rates is, plus I cheated. Because I had the banknote, I was able to bring for one section of the minigame. I could bring noted bananas into the game and then denote them and feed them to the machine. So it was really easy. Even with that, I was like, meh, take some time. I'm not really pleased, but all right. The things that I have to do, honestly, it's just horrible.
You weren't pleased.
I wasn't. I was upset. I can say, I was.
Yeah, because in the main game, when I had to do MTA for the Bones to Peaches spell thingy for the diary in Lumbridge, that also was pretty damn annoying, and I couldn't imagine if you wanted to find like everything from the MTA shop, like the Master Wand, the Mage's Book, the robes, the boots,
the gloves, hat, bottoms, tops.
That's really that's sad.
But please tell me you can buy these things.
Yeah.
So it's just for Iron Man.
I think so.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
At least you can buy the Infinity Boots and the Mage's Book.
So unfortunate. That's so.
But I don't remember if you had to do the wand tiers still even as a main. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna.
I've never seen
say anything about it, but
this robe in the main game. Never. First time was in leagues when people started running around with a bunch of colorful.
Because it's not that like. It's not that. It's not that useful.
Yeah. Plus, it's inexcusable the way you get it.
Yeah, because I think in the main game the easier route is just to grind out Larims at Barrows.
Yeah.
Than torture yourself with the robes. I mean, Iron Man still do the boots and the Mage's Book and a Master Wand usually.
Well, the Master Wand is essentially a staff, or
it's as the name says, but it's a wand.
No, but so what's the use of a wand then?
I think it has a better magic bonus than the ancient staff, and it can auto cast.
It can. Ancient, sir.
Ancient magics, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So it's useful.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right.
Yeah. So if you hate yourself and time, then you should do it as an Iron Man.
For leagues, I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, like a proper main game Iron Man, I my heart goes out. Like there are so many things that I haven't really appreciated before starting playing leagues. Like the whole, even with clue scrolls. Like whenever you get a step that directs you to the tramp, just die inwardly because usually it's like leather chaps or something, but it can be something
and then
random.
It gives you like an absolute just please stop, Charlie.
So and if you can't buy it, then having to go and get in a smith it and fetch it or whatever, it just but I really like it. I think you appreciate the whole game a bit more when you can't just go around and buy everything.
Well, Pat, that's where me and you differ, because I enjoy buying everything from the GE.
No, it's
as soon as I have to collect like anything myself, I'm like, please no, I just want to buy it from the GE and please. Yeah.
No, I guess I like the simpler progression because you can make money in the main game, like however. But if you have to grind out the gear based on loot drops or scrolls or whatever, then the path is much more straightforward. And Ray does not like his beverage. Or does he?
It tastes interesting.
All right. He had a moment with his beverage. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah. If your path to your item that you want to get is so like more straightforward than for a simple man like me, it adds a certain value.
I understand. I do think that I'd also enjoy the league stuff, but I just CBA, you know.
I know, yeah. But in the main game, Iron Man,
I'm gonna trigger some people with not CBAing anything in RuneScape besides fishing and doing shitty solo bosses, but this is who I am, sadly. I do know that these things that people suggest me and they want to do with me are pretty good and fun, but sometimes I'm just I am Legend. The movie is pretty good. I like it. There's vampires, zombies in it and shit.
They're fast.
Have you seen the movie?
I have.
Nice.
They're fast as shit.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This was.
Yeah, I didn't know. I had a thought in my head what I wanted to express, and somehow, as I usually do, I decided to prolong the agony and add some words to the thought, and then...
Oh, please don't. I am very sorry.
Computer make sound, and yeah, I dragged out that thingy for some reason.
No, it's interesting. Would you say that you are adverse to starting new things in general, or is it just
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, actually, yeah. Like I do have difficulties with starting and trying new things in general.
Like, even though you end up liking it most of the time, it's still always a chore to.
Not like a chore per se, but there's like a threshold that I have to surpass to really get into something.
Yeah. I think
life is weird, and I am weird, and everything, and everyone else is also weird.
It's life,
and I think that's fine.
That's fine. So,
what also is weird is that for the past 8 episodes we have with Pat, we have sat side by side. And this time we are sitting across each other.
You're not even gonna prepare the field; just store right into it, like announcement of this caliber. Really reads be buttered and
God damn it,
and preheat the oven. Like, you just stuck in the turkey full blaze, like fuck all, guns blazing.
It's in the oven and it's already in flames.
Oh my! It's incinerated. What a man.
Oh, you want to like preface this?
I would have loved to dedicate.
Question like, so does anyone hear anything different this time around? And then we would have said that, well, what do you think is different? Are we in somewhere different?
If we lose listeners, then I clearly know why.
It's because I spoiled the big news.
No, it's because you served it just like so.
Casually, or like...
No, it's too much to comprehend at any given moment. You need to parcel it out.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's kind of like, Luke, I am your father, without the...
Wait, what? Who is his father? I thought Han Solo was his dad.
Yeah. It's
No?
like it's like starting the movie with that moment.
God damn.
But yes, we are at Pat's place. So
We are at
hello.
that place. Hello.
It's
This is a podcast called Who Even Are We and Why Are We?
and when will death come? It's really Christmassy here. I have I have a very very small apartment.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
You should have finished the sentence. I have a very small period. Fucking top jokes here, guys. All the humor that you love and have heard before, it's still here. Even if we are sitting face to face with Pat, we are still the same.
We are the same, and my stairs
Oh,
dividing
yeah.
in between the two floors
Fucking
are
deadly Pat stairs.
covered with Christmas lights, so it is Christmassy here.
Yeah, he has some. Yeah.
I have some, yeah.
I thought at first that those are like stockings or like
No.
Christmas socks that are hanging, but those are like his like cuckolding championship medals or something like that.
Wife,
I think.
naked wife carrying mod 2021 Europe
And
championship
you were
of the
the
world.
water boy, right?
Yes, I was handing out towels. Yeah, I got a medal for that. Yeah, I was
You
dedicated.
were in the men's section.
It's the hardest section.
Wow. Wait, how old are we again?
I don't know.
I think we haven't. I think
I think
we have said like 30ish.
casually mentioned it.
Yeah, so as you can see and hear, it's still.
Very,
So it's Christmas outside,
snow
snow.
stuff.
There's stuff on Pat's stairs, which are still deadly as hell. I still haven't gone up there this time around.
You shouldn't.
I have to because the goddamn
You can pee in the sink.
water closet is fucking upstairs, which is the stupidest idea ever, but it's fine. It's not my apartment. I will not live here, sadly.
I will admit
luckily.
that the stairs are just a touch treacherous, maybe.
I mean, it's not that bad, okay, as I make it sound, but
It has problems. I get it. Without kind of constant drilling, it is a bit uncomfortable, you could say. Kind of like obtaining the Infinity set. Very uncomfortable.
I have not obtained it because the sheer thought of it makes me tremble.
One thing that I will definitely want to attain in the main game as well is fight caves. I completed my first fight caves, but and here's a huge but. My weapon is too thick, so I'm casting spells left and right to stick
Spells and shit. Wait,
spells everywhere.
are you Magic Andy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so spells flying all
So
over
you
the place.
hit it with like the ice barrage?
Yes,
Or what? Okay,
the ice
that's-
barrage. Or if I'm low on health, then just a blood spell.
Yeah, barraging them. Yeah.
So spells are flying left and right. Also, I have the Tier 6 relic that boosts your damage output
Which,
based on your health. I don't remember the name. We can check the name.
What tires do you usually use?
Berserker. Yeah.
Michelin or
No, I'm a Goodyear
Goodyear?
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a
okay.
Goodyear guy because this is going to be a good year.
oh, padum. That's amazing.
No, I misclicked. I'm sorry. So yeah, it was called Berserker. So with that, you gotta.
There is no harpooning spot where you just click pad. It's further away.
I am confused and I am sad.
Next to the
and I want to go
it's
home.
right here.
I want to go home.
Nice. Fight caves with spells.
With spells. So it can grant you up to what plus 30-40% damage, something. So it's a huge boost. Plus I have I save 90% of my runes, and
really nice.
I can pack infinitive amount of food and prayer potions. So I'm as set as I can ever be. And even then, it was kind of even like you don't need to bring that many prayer potions. Even if you keep the prayer active, you won't drain as many. But in terms of food, I went through definitely over 50 sharks. Got a fishing level.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I can now catch sacred eels in
Solandra.
Someplace.
That's the Sodra place swamp.
Ah, so it's current, yeah?
It's in the Elflands.
Zolra's in the Elflands? Oh, no,
yes.
sorry. Okay. So, yeah.
So you went through a lot of food still, or potions?
Yes, I went through a lot of food. And even with all these buffs, it was, I wouldn't say it was the easiest thing ever. I died quite many times. So I imagine
killed you mostly Chad himself, or?
No, I just, the very first try I got to Chad. No, I got to the level before Chad. With the two majors. Yeah, and I died then. I didn't even get the Chad. I fucked up. And then every other time after that, I was trying to save prayer on the major, and then ended up misclicking.
Oh, so you tried to flick the prayer?
Yeah, no, proper flick, but the lazy flick that you flick right before the attack and then release immediately after. So I did the lazy flick, and it worked until it didn't, and then you died, and I died at least 6 or 7 times just because of that. And then I made it to Chad, and then I got through. So I'm pleased.
And Chad didn't knock you out?
No, okay. Luckily not. Chad was because obviously I read a guide before, and it was pretty straightforward when you had to switch prayers. And after that, I got the 2 Chad challenge. 3 Chads was a bit over my level, so that's something that I have to work on. Yeah,
nice. You're a fucking gamer.
I have to work on my multiple Jads combat.
Because you happen on that challenge every day everywhere, so you do have to train for it.
Yeah, it's very useful. Very useful.
in the Inferno.
Yeah.
One of the levels is 3 Chads.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like the last phase before you go to Zuck, I think.
That's pretty brutal. Okay, so all the more reason, because Inferno is something that I'd very much like to try as well. And this is one of my favorite things, is that I get access very quickly to content that is way above me. Mm-hmm. Way above me in the main game. I wasn't anywhere near with my combat stats or with my skills in general. So, and plus this is way more forgiving. So I'm very, 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 very pleased. This is like a version for little stupid children, little problematic
idiots.
Yeah, I'm definitely very, very, very glad that there's someone is thinking of us as well.
In that sense, Leaks is a very good way to test out the things that you might encounter in the main game, but in some time, So chat and shit, and maybe the higher tier quests, some skilling, some clue stuff.
Plus also things even that aren't as difficult to attain, but just the stuff you weren't necessarily aware of. like the drinking the tears of Glofry, if that's the way you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Rewarding XP to your least, to your lowest skill.
Oh, the Tears of Gothics, you mean?
Is it?
Yes.
Fuck, that was a mess up then. Tears of Gothics, is it?
Mm-hmm.
But Tears of
That's the god.
Yeah, but am I hallucinating? Was Glofry...
That's the god, man.
Was Glofry there too?
That's a quest.
No, this is a tree gnome village thing.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't there a quest Tears of Glofry, no?
There is something of Glofry.
Yeah.
But the quest...
Tears of Gothics. Yes, okay.
ends in that thingy, that's Tears of Gothics, who is also the best god.
Yeah, the best ranger green Gothics set gods out there.
Yes, exactly.
That I know of.
Represent.
So yeah, I rambled. I'm sorry. Gothics' tears. That was a new thing to me.
And some people think that's his cum that's falling out of the walls in the thing.
I'm sorry. Why? Why? Out of every bodily.
That's the RuneScape Reddit community for you.
Is this backed by any particular lore, or this is more of a conjecture of simply stuff coming out of the wall? Could become.
That's also
could become. I haven't asked. It could become. This is kind of like a Donald Trump moment. It's like.
I mean, isn't basically everything that's liquid that's it's basically cum, you know?
Yes, based on.
Or I mean, it can become. Who knows?
It always can.
We do not know.
We
what
will
do
not
these,
ask.
Tears actually mean? Are they actual like human tears, or are they like what even are tears? You know,
we are not safe.
We are.
Our children are not safe.
Yeah, they are.
Think
not safe.
of
As
the
soon
children.
as you enter the snake cave, then there's a chance that you might
scrape some
be
jizz
filled with
off
semen.
Well, Greek mythology is what that is.
That's literally full of cum. Zeus just fucks everything, you know.
Do you think this would be an appropriate time to tell the story of one of the stories how Athens came to be?
Like the town or the goddess?
Town.
Yeah,
The city.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. This.
tell, Pat.
I will keep it brief.
Sure.
This is.
We have time. Yes.
This is a loosely RuneScape related story, I could say, because you will see.
And here.
So,
are you gonna come on me?
it is definitely going to include cum in the storyline.
Sure.
It may be even one of the protagonists.
I'm gonna stop saying the word cum now.
I would very much appreciate
Thank you.
change in scenery.
Yes, thank you.
So, but I will.
Sure.
For the sake of the story.
Yeah, because it pertains the story. Yeah.
I would like to stay original to the source material, if you please.
Okay, sure.
Yes. So I will paraphrase from now on.
As Plato said.
Allow me to begin.
Yes.
Scene.
Start. Yes.
Quiet on the set. Hephaestus. No. Hephaestus. Hedgehog.
He also came.
Oh my. I had a stroke now.
Okay. Hephaestus, the smithing god of fire. Yes.
Was a badass. Not the best looking guy. Not the best looking.
Sure.
He was kind of deformed. I think he walked around with a limp. But he limped around. He was disabled. We can say. And ugly. Your fate had not been kind. But he was a hell of a smith. Let me tell you.
He was disabled and ugly. That sucks.
It wasn't the best.
Okay, so
But he had a thing for Athena.
yeah.
Oh,
I
smart,
think so.
smart girl. Ooh, very pretty as well. But his social skills were lacking, to say the least. So his version of courtship was that he started running after her, and she was like, "What the fuck?" and run away, and he followed. And this continued up until he and here the myth phrases it kind of like he was so filled with arousal that he exploded some love liquid onto the.
That's worse than cum, Pat.
It was why was I have not I didn't break the story. So cum was on Athena's thigh, we can say, right? And then Athena took like there was a fence, a wooden fence nearby, right? And she like walked up to this fence and just like yanked out one of the poles, right? And it was like, oh, there's cum on my thigh, and just like scraped the cum with the part of the fence, and was like, wham, like whapped it on the floor, and then out of that cum rose the city of Athena. So yeah,
Is that the actual story?
this is one. There's
I haven't heard about it.
No wonder. It's not in the. Hasn't seen much print, we can say, but it's one of the versions.
They
Yes.
didn't teach us that in schools.
No, they had a more vanilla story, I would hope. But yes, this is one of the stories,
Wow.
which just because that's what cum reminded me.
Reminds you of Athena's thigh.
Yes, and stuff on the thigh.
Because in RuneScape, I'm pretty sure that Gothic is the creator of a world. Like, he's like the main god.
I don't know.
Yeah, because Saratomin and Samarak are like lesser gods than Gothics.
Oh. But they nonetheless command a wider following. Like all you ever hear is Sardomin or.
I mean, depends, yeah. Because I think in that sense, the lore of RuneScape is also actually pretty interesting with like the god wars and stuff like that, like Bandos and Saras and Saren and all these dudes and gals
I think these.
fighting, doing war.
I think the God Wars area is locked in leagues for me.
Why so?
Very sad.
It's behind the area lock for you, or
Yes.
why is it locked?
Yeah. The area lock.
They had unlocked the area.
It was no. It was I. Oh shit! It locked me out. I picked different regions. Is that the Elven region? No.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't know which region it is.
But where is it? The God Wars dungeon.
It's about Trollheim.
Fremnik?
It might be Fremennik. I'm not sure though. No,
Could be,
no
yeah.
hands given.
Mm-hmm.
I won't give you my hand for it.
Let's agree it's something.
Let's agree it's locked for you in the leagues.
Yes. And speaking of things that are locked in the leagues, I am borderline disappointed that I didn't go for the Elven regions, the Terra Misu, whatever.
Ronwin.
Yeah, because they have a lot of very easily attainable tasks. Like a lot of things like chop 200 willow things and do 500 of that, and like skilling things, like easily attainable skilling things that are awarded a lot of points. It's not like 40, it's usually 80 or sometimes 200. So it's very sweet.
For points.
For points, my reason for not picking the Elven lands is that I haven't unlocked it the main game. So it kind of felt like too big of a spoiler.
Didn't you do Underground Pass though?
Yes, I did, but I didn't do the Morning's End 1 and 2 and the
Regicide?
Regicide is done, yes.
Yeah.
I did.
I mean, yeah, those two are only like the introductory quest to the Elven Lands.
You just like discover the path there. You hear nothing of the city.
And Regicide like takes it to like 2 camps and shit, and that's about it.
Yeah, just the very outskirts of the area. So it just felt like, I am doing quests like the Mauritania Vampire Quest series, the Sins of the Father, and what was it, Last Hope or whatever Hope Quest. These I haven't done in the main game, so this was a bit of a spoiler, but it's a compromise. So just taking the air, I think in terms of points, taking the area would have made great sense. But I drew the line.
So you have.
I drew the line.
There is a line in the sand which Pat will not cross.
I will not.
The Elven lands are yet to be discovered.
They are untouched, untarnished, and now the train has gone. And I could make a new account. No.
What's a synonym for untouched? There was like a really good word for that.
Untouched.
Like not tarnished.
Untarnished, but untouched. Unsullied.
Yes. Exactly.
Unsullied. Yeah.
Yes, that's a nice word.
Just because of the Game of Thrones. Because that.
It just sounds cool.
No, I mean, like, this is the only reason why I know it.
No.
Never.
Because I've also heard it in, like, English words exist outside of George Martin's books, Pat.
I haven't heard that. Says who?
I do.
No.
Because I haven't read them.
This, I think that you should do.
No.
Yes. I think you just...
No.
I think you will enjoy it just as much as you will enjoy getting an infernal cape and doing raids and shit. And 3 ticking granite. Your little sweet ass off.
Oh. Then that sounds like torture for me. I'd rather get what reported in the basement of the CIA house. Is that the fair comparison?
I don't think so, no.
Because I tried to read the first book like eons ago when I was like 15 or some shit, and I felt it was too damn convoluted.
No, but it's reading classics, these absolute classics like War and Peace and, the Russian classics, can seem daunting at an early age, but now...
True, yeah.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy some of like the necessary reading books back in the day as well. Mm. That my peers were like, "This is torture," and I was like, "Yes, it is torture," but I somewhat enjoy it.
See?
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. The next fantasy thing that I would like to read, I want it to be was it the Covenant? The Stories of the Covenant? Some dude, there was a name, and meow meow meow, the Covenant, or the Covenant and meow meow meow. It was about a guy who's a leper, but in his dreams he becomes like a kind of a cool dude.
I've heard about it, yeah.
And it's
but I haven't read it.
Yeah, me neither. I just saw it on a hike in England.
You saw a leper, or
no? I saw a leper on
the Leper King.
The leper was on the pass, and the wind was blowing, and
then he said, "Answer these 3 questions to pass this bridge. If ye shall not answer, ye shall die." And then Pat survived because he's here. What is my favorite color?
Blue.
What is your like when they ask like what's your favorite color, what's your like quest,
Something very, yeah.
and then the last question like
What's the terminal velocity of a swallow?
and then Arthur asked
Well, it depends. It's an African.
European or African, is it?
swallow.
And then it was like, well, I don't know. Yeah, that's a nice sketch. The Life of Brian movie was on TV the other day.
It's a Christmassy kind of movie.
Yeah, that's also a fucking genius movie.
That it is. That really is. It's a good movie. It's a very good movie.
Dad was watching it, and I walked into the living room just as the scene, the biggest,
the
biggest
reveal.
scene started, and I was like, I walked in at the perfect moment. Like, have you heard of my friend called Biggest? Biggest? Yeah, that's fucking genius. It's such a lame joke, but
it carries.
But they dragged it out perfectly, and the reactions of the centurions and god damn. And
It's
then
good.
I just sat there and watched until the end, and when the song hit in the end, like always look on the bright side of life.
I think our show's going to be cancelled now because of copyright.
God damn it.
But it's going to be worth it.
Yeah, because the song itself is just so decadent and still so accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
It also talks about death.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
And I like a message that the last life is on you, and still show a grin and so on. It's such a that's
What a happy moment this is.
I mean, it is a happy song about about an unhappy happening. And yet again, it's not unhappy because it's only natural that we all die. Yeah. So, Pat, we were talking about. I think we were still raving about leaks, probably.
Most likely, yes.
Something about leaks.
Something about something.
You trying out stuff that you can't try out, and then you not spoiling the areas that you have.
Yes.
So
yes.
when you return to the main game, then you will be sad because everything is so slow.
I think it's going to be quite sad.
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
Your transportation non-existent. Your
Stamina depleting all the time.
Gone to hell. Your bank inventory. Just what is that? Oh, I mean, your like item, the 28 you can bring along. Yeah.
Everything that's in your inventory, that's all you have.
No note. The sweet clue scroll relic that always grants you the minimal amount of steps. All of these gone.
That they should actually add it to the game, the option to stack clues.
Yes.
That should be an actual feature.
That should be good.
Because then I think I would actually be arsed to do them, because I just CBA to leave my activity to do some stupid clue.
Yeah, I know.
That's really annoying.
I know.
But if I could stack them,
stacking is always the key, isn't it? Yeah. So
then I'd do batches and shit. Just do a clue hunting hour or something like that. Yeah, sure.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Because when I'm doing boss or some shit, or fishing and watching a show, then I just CBA to move from the spot to do a stupid clue.
You don't even pick them up?
I have them stashed in my bank so they don't drop from me.
Okay.
I did used to do medium clues,
Mm-hmm.
but then I got ranger boots in like 40 clues or some shit, and I stopped because
That's pretty good
Yeah.
loot. That's
Yeah.
pretty good loot.
fucking spooned.
Because everything else is kind of like cosmetic, the trimmed versions.
Yeah,
A lot of the things. But getting ranger boots, that's proper. That's 2 mil. That's a fair amount of money, especially early on.
30 mil.
30 mil.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
ranger boots are expensive. Yeah,
Oh, that's way more. All right.
yeah.
30.
And I even didn't put them like to use the boots afterwards. I just did it for the heck of it, and the medium clues were they were fast enough
They're fast enough, yeah.
in that sense, and I also built the stash units.
Yeah, that's also one of the things that I just discovered. I hadn't even. I was always kind of like, "What the hell is this?" But I wasn't bothered to find out. Now
And now we know.
So it's. Let me sum it up. It is a unit you can build with construction that will hold
Planks and nails you need.
Yeah, planks and nails and a hammer and a saw, and you will build a thing where you will stash items related to clue hunts. So in that particular place, you usually get a task with the same items you need to wear.
Yeah, so you can stash the step items in
so
there.
if you get the same clue again in the future, you just teleport live and
just click on
the-
the stash, and then you have your shit, and then you wear them
That's,
and then stash them again in the stash unit. Yeah,
that makes it's pretty convenient. It's a quality of life thing. I like it.
yeah. I mean, if I'd have all like the stash units for like cards and shit like that, then maybe I would put them more easily or like more gladly in that sense. But I only have all the mediums, so yeah, I just CBA.
I am so close. I'm one collection item away from getting all in the beginner thing. So that's 200 points. Plus, that means that I don't have to go for beginner clues anymore. So that's a huge time save. Although, yeah, with the the relic, it's just like open the clue, teleport, dig, or whatever, and you're good. So it's just one step. It's like
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
a number of seconds that you do it. But
Speedrunning them.
but still, I'm very close there. I just right before you came,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I'm not saying I'm looking in a different direction. Right before you arrived, you made your presence felt in this abode, right?
Yes.
I'm
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
I did a few of the beginner scrolls, and I got the sandwich lady robe
Oh,
bottom. So now I'm just one. It's the cosmetic rune scimitar, whatever god. I think it's the Samarak thing that I'm missing.
the red one.
Sorry.
The red one.
No, I think the one I have is red. What's the other color?
I think there's a Saradomin one. And
Maybe
also...
it's the Saradomin then, because I have 7 of one god and
what?
0 of the other. So
Take the fucking hint, bro. Worship him.
hail. Yeah, I think it's definitely red, the handle. So that's Samarak. The
Samarak
9,
for sure,
hail
yeah.
Satan. Then it's just this all connects. So yeah.
Because I've been doing the giant owl mostly lately and Arachnis, and they also drop a lot of clues usually, and I just don't see them because I have them banked, and I'm very happy about that.
Wait, just to clarify, you mean that if you get a clue scroll on the battlefield, killing stuff,
Yeah.
it will still go into your inventory, or are you saying that it will get teleported into your bank? What?
I just don't see any. I just don't see any clues.
What do you mean you don't see any clues?
They just don't drop
Why?
because I have one of each in the bank already.
Oh, so
If you
that's
have
yeah.
the clues banked, then new
Okay,
ones are
okay.
disabled.
Oh, that's oh, that's pretty dire.
That's probably pretty triggering for some people,
That's
but
pretty
I just don't give a fuck, you know?
pretty dire, pretty badass, pretty ghetto.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
Speaking of ghetto, Ray has a huge announcement to make.
I have joined the gang.
Speaking
Wait, what?
of molds and things that are
Oh, yeah.
giant.
Oh yeah, I do have an update in my journey. I did get the hydropet like a few months ago. I have talked about that, and I moved on to giant mole, and I also got that pet in like 1,500 something kc. But I mean, the giant mole kills take like 30 seconds at most, so it's a really fast boss in that sense. And especially if I loaned myself a T-bow, then that also, if you like T-bow or bow fight and use the cannon as well, then it's gonna be super fast. And yeah, I have achieved a small mole.
A small
A small mole, a baby mole even.
baby. What was the what did it say? Just keep
On moling.
nice.
They see me moling.
They hate it.
And we're cancelled because copyright. It's a song. And yeah, and how I'm moved on to the big red spider in the fourth dungeon.
And of course,
Arachnis.
all the while, going for the heron pet.
That's an ongoing quest. Yeah, I'm up to like 33.5 mil XP or something like that. My Haramban stack is at a healthy over 300,000. I am still going for a 200 milli XP.
How much money is there in that stack?
Like a hundo. Because the Haramban prices have dropped as well, so
Right.
that's a bit sad. But yeah,
You will. You're nowhere near selling them.
no. It's an ongoing collection, and I plan on getting a green stack because the pet probably will not happen before at 200 mil, so it's fine. It's a grind, and I'm currently at like 500 somethings Arachnis KC, and yeah, it's fine. That's also a fast boss, so an easier one. And I think I'm gonna go for Salra next,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe Phantom Muspach, Aspa. I do not know how you pronounce it.
No one knows.
Phantom
Of
Muscle.
of the opera, something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
And also an update on the DT2 progress.
Go on.
I did get to the first boss. I was at Var Dorvis, the stupid axe boss arena with corruption shit everywhere. I tried it like 5 times. I died like 5 times. I fucking got mad. I teleported out, and I have vowed to not finish the quest ever. Period. Fuck that quest. Fuck that boss. Fuck everything about it. You know?
I see. I do get the sense that you feel strongly about it.
I feel thank you.
Fuck that. I liked how we've gone from a promise essentially to straight up wowing, never to touch that content ever again.
To an unbreakable vow. I mean,
Things have escalated somewhat, but
at least I started the quest. I tried some of it out. I tried one boss, the quest version even, which is like 10 times easier than the actual version of it. But I just fucking suck at the game, and I died, and why in God's name is the way to the fucking boss so damn long before you get the sugar to it?
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Why? Like, why?
Because originally, when you fought a boss on the NAS or the SNAS, then if you failed, you had to do the whole level over again. The whole level with all the bosses and all the monsters and shit. So I think we were lucky, really, to escape that.
So you're saying just suck it up, you fucking idiot?
No, I think it's just something that
Well, Pat, thanks.
we're not used to anymore. But
it's fine.
It's not fine because
I do not mind.
No, because
a walk in the end.
We're so pampered and
oh wow!
spoiled.
So you're calling me a fucking snowflake now?
No, I feel the same way. Like whenever I have to run somewhere and it takes a long time, then I'm really.
So it's all my fault, huh? Okay, Pat.
As a victim, this is by default your fault.
That's true as well. Yeah.
So I know I would feel the same way. This might even be a reason for not doing it at all because it's so frustrating. But I just like whenever I watch episodes of The Angry Video Game Nerd or something, I really think of times gone past. That
was some pretty fun content though. The AVGN.
Yeah. No, it's just decent. They even have a fairly high IMDb rating. For shows, which is surprising.
I used to watch his shit religiously on like Newgrounds and stuff. Yeah. When he used to post them on there as well. Yeah.
I cried myself to tears for the Die Hard review.
Yeah.
Like enemies coming out of the walls, enemies coming out of your ass, like they were coming out of everywhere.
Yeah. So yeah. I might have overplayed my emotions a bit with the DT2 before, but I still firmly believe that fuck that quest.
No, but like Sins of the Father.
Fuck that boss. It's so. I know it's actually so fucking easy. You just have to dodge the shit at the right time, and then you have to pray the right shit. It's so fucking easy actually. But I just can't comprehend doing 10,000 things at the same time. Change your prayer, eat sometimes, check the fucking axes, check what he's doing, spec him, hit him, move away. I don't know. And I know it's yet again a matter of practicing and putting time into it. But it's easier just to fish around once, you know.
It's easy. This should be on a shirt. It's easier to just fish Karambwans.
Which are actually octopi.
As we have found out.
I'm still scarred.
I'm pleased that I found that.
I'm still scarred to this day.
Even says so on their
examine.
Yeah, that's nice.
I know.
That's a nice benefit.
I have examined the fucking thingies a lot of times, but my brain is a sponge for stupid shit. But somehow that
was too stupid.
For some reason, it did not retain. Somehow.
So that's no, like Sins of the Father, which I'm sure is 100 times easier quest than Desert Treasure 2. Even with all the buffs, I struggled a lot.
I mean, that testament of it being easier is that I have done it. I think I should be the threshold of like how easy shit is.
Has Ray done it? Yeah.
All right, that's fucking PC again because he's a fucking idiot. He has no hands and no brains. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of no hands, I've had to switch to my left because I started to get carpal tunnel, and this was interesting actually. I told it to Ray before. It was like, because he used my mouse and it was like, why is it weird? And I said it's configured to my left hand, and it was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And so my reason was that I started to develop pain in my right arm. It's kind of a carpal thing, and then I told that to Ray, and he just I was expecting kind of warm milk, heartfelt condolences, really special treatment, kind of a hand on your
you little boy, you
back.
how's your hand?
I would have kind of not been averse to crying into his shirt a little. I expected understanding.
I don't understand it though.
But
it has happened to me as well.
His reaction was but it was kind of a bit.
What do you mean?
It was more straightforward than what I thought. No, I think it was the best. It was the best.
I'm sorry, Pat. Okay. No, I told him to take painkillers for the pain and just fucking play on. What do you mean?
Like it was normal.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a hardcore fucking Apex gamer, then your hands do hurt.
Even if you can't feel the fingers anymore.
Yeah, if you have carpal tunnel,
walk it off.
Literally, just fucking shake it off. You know, your fucking fingers are missing. There's nerve death in your hands. That's fucking EXP waste, you know. You just gotta power through it, you know.
So that made me feel like a real lightweight, because I found it easier to prevent some.
In all seriousness, that's probably a good choice. Yes, I do agree with you. That's a smarter choice.
So
and being ambidextrous is probably a boon in this world. I don't know what it's useful for jacking off or something. I don't know, you know.
Might be the most thing useful. I no idea, but it's interesting. It's really awkward, as you would guess.
Because when there were hardcore PoE sessions, then sometimes your hand started to hurt, and you were like, "Fuck, I must play more. How do I solve this issue?"
What?
You search up the gamer doc on YouTube. You check out the exercises. You look at them. You're like, that's cool. And then you take painkillers and then you play on. I mean, it's not like the longevity of that is questionable to say the most, but
I get it.
Sometimes the pain just passes.
It does. Sometimes it does, because the body is a wonderful thing. It just heals itself.
And if it hasn't passed, then that's sad.
But the future you is going to deal with it.
Yeah, that's not
fine.
my problem
not
currently.
At all. Not at all.
Currently, I have my hands, and I must get the XP.
As far as you're concerned, the future you can go fuck himself.
Yeah, because that's the future me.
Yeah.
And the future me and the future us might also enjoy some tunes.
That's what I was going to say, is that this is a nice time for a fade out now.
So the future us's have some fucking tunes, you know.
Enjoy.
Yes, sir.
We're doing it live.
It's happening.
It has happened.
It has happened. We have taken a breather of air.
Fresh.
Not fresh.
Excuse me.
We were still inside the room.
That's true.
But there's only CO2 and stuff.
Dirty socks. Yeah.
And no.
No.
We
are back. Is the main thing? No.
No, it's the future us.
No.
And it's time for something.
It's time for questions, is what I'm thinking.
Oh God.
Yeah.
The last time I did this, I was scarred for life.
You know, I wanna. Here and now, I want to take the time to. First of all, let me preface by saying that I misled certain members of this podcast.
How so?
With my questions, maybe allegedly.
Allegedly.
With
some people say
it has been said that I might have kind of mixed the facts a bit to my convenience to maybe make Ray to stumble a bit more
on purpose. Huh?
On purpose, it could be that I
bastard.
I humbly and deeply from the bottom of my spirit apologize to any fervent follower and supporter of Mr. Ray. I hope that the damage that I've inflicted can be healed,
yes, it can.
reversed,
That's
and
fine.
that we can continue on.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Okay.
I'm walking here.
That's good. That's good.
How you doing?
That's what I was hoping for. So I would like to say that I am
Why
sorry.
are the sockets so high this time?
Oh shit, they are.
They seem to be a bit louder, but now they're back to normal.
Or maybe just we are loud.
You know, Pat, who cares? The past is the past. It's the water under the bridge.
Yeah.
A bridge is under
the bridge, the water. The bridge is under the water,
Yeah.
and I will in advance like to make Ray the official winner of this episode.
No, please no.
As compensation.
No, it wasn't even that bad.
This time it's going to be more straightforward. Let me tell you. Would you like me to begin?
That makes it even worse, Pat. No, if I don't answer them.
I'm sorry. These are going to be the hardest questions ever devised. I asked members of the... Oh shit, the socket are... The socket
are pretty like high somehow when we speak.
Well, the frequency has increased. The microphone
But we haven't done anything.
Maybe we're just
so
far gone that we're actually screaming right now, and the neighbors are just like the police.
Notice.
I do see the police. Yeah, pulling up.
They have hung around here for the past an hour and a half.
They have been taking.
They might move in.
Pictures for the past week, really. So this explains it.
That's weird.
It's normal.
That's fine.
For Eastern Europe. So, the hardest
Please
questions
start.
ever. I'm going to start.
It's fine.
Would you...
I'll take the RuneScape questions first, please.
And the slightly hard or
Yes,
the
please.
slightly harder?
The hard one.
The
please.
hard one. Okay.
The hardest one.
The hardest. Wait, I thought of... wait, let me...
I like to usually start with the bad news and then the good news to, yeah.
I think that's a healthy way to...
Yeah.
Really. We just give me 1 second because I wanted to write it down, but I didn't have a pen. I thought up. I figured out the third option that I'm going to offer you. It's just that I need to remind it now. Yes, got it. Okay. So this is the question.
Yes, please.
Sir.
The question of questions.
In the quest.
Fuck.
In the quest.
Yes, please.
No mixing of herbs or ingredients this time. No, sir.
Wow.
In the quest, Misthalin Mystery.
Which one is that? Is that the one with the murder?
This is the second quest to be made specifically for the old school RuneScape.
How should I know?
The second, where
someone gets murdered.
Abigail seeks help to save her boyfriend from an attacker in a house that looks abandoned. It's kind of a Scream vibe. Yeah.
Okay,
You're investigating a house with riddles, and there's a guy with a knife with a Scream mask running around.
Is that the quest that takes part above Camelot, I think?
Lumbridge. You first encounter Abigail near a shore in Lumbridge, and help me God if I am mistaken now, so please strike me down. But I double checked and I triple checked, and
Yes.
as far as my very little brain remembers, it was in Lumbridge. It was near a shore in Lumbridge.
Maybe.
And it's just, it doesn't require any skills. You just like do it. It's a puzzle kind of thing.
Okay.
You encounter Abigail, who's kind of like pretends to be wounded or in shock, and it says that her boyfriend is pretty much bleeding. Maybe you can even see the boyfriend, but he's dying. And you're going to investigate the fuck is going on, and you see several people die as you are solving the puzzles. The attacker just kind of sneaks out from somewhere and stabs them, and they die. And there's an NPC, Mandy, who gets stabbed as well. Mandy, I'm sure you remember.
Absolutely.
Nice girl. I think there was a bit with her with the kind of like, oh, what's that noise? I'm gonna go investigate into this dark room where I don't know anything. I'm gonna go. It was like, Mandy, you little shit, you shouldn't do that.
As they usually do in horror movies.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm afraid for my life. Better check it out. Just
Okay.
run for the hills. So Mandy gets stabbed. But in the end, it turns out that she is alive. She is alive. She got stabbed. She got stabbed, but she is alive. And she does illuminate us with the reason of her avoiding final demise. This final sepulcher of our being. So, why is she alive? Is it because of a medical condition called hyperscoliosis? B, dextrocardia? Or C, reverse hemophiliosis? She got stabbed, and now she lives. Why?
Jesus fuck. This fucking Pat guy, I swear to God, he has me outsmarted at every step of the game.
This is a very stupid question.
I'll say the B option.
Which is dextrocardia.
Yes.
For our many listeners, would you care to elucidate what this might mean?
She has a moving heart.
Dextro for right.
Oh, in that sense, yeah.
So that is the correct answer. That is the correct answer.
Jesus Lord, have mercy on me.
That is the correct answer.
Have mercy on me.
Spot on. And what it means is that her heart is on the right hand side.
Yeah, exactly.
So she got stabbed in the heart where the killer presumed the heart to be. So on the left. It turned out she fucked up. It was in the...
And that's an actual thing.
It is. It's usually might be called situs inversus, but it usually entails your whole innards being switched. Like
Reversed
everything
in that sense,
is in like
Yeah.
the mirror view. But I don't know if there's a condition where it's only your heart, but for the whole shebang, yeah, for sure,
Nice.
can happen.
That was the only one that sounded familiar from the threesome that Ash offered me.
Yeah, I made them up.
Wow,
Is
you're
what
so,
you do.
That's so smart, man.
So creative. So creative.
Okay, Pat.
I'm all ears.
The harder or the easier one?
I will like to warm things up a bit. Just like smooth into it. The easy one, please.
I mean, they're both
Very hard.
kinda easy.
Okay.
It's somewhat. I heard that she also got a pet recently. So the living pet,
Yes.
Rocky.
Yes.
My question is, or I mean, he does have variants. You can change him into different animal species that resemble a raccoon, but are different in color.
Oh no.
My question is,
Oh no.
how do you change him into these species?
Oh no. No. Can I get some options? I know.
I do not have options,
Yes.
but I can offer you some.
Yes, please.
So option A, I think, could be you have to talk to the pet NPC in Ardoin, Probita, to change him. You have to feed him berries, or you have to speak to the makeover mage near Falador.
I think B, you have to feed it berries. And the color of the berry determines the color of the final pet. Yes, B, berries.
Is that
That's my ultimate and final.
That is the correct answer, Mr. Pat.
Yeah.
Was that too easy of an option?
That was if I had to just like without the options, it would have been very extreme. I would not have guessed. I would not have.
Usually, to change the pets, you have to give them or feed them something, and some pets just have the option to like let them morph into their different phases if they have different phases, like a Hydra or yeah.
I knew it. It was there somewhere, but I would not have thought of it.
Nice.
So with the options, it was
You nailed it.
It was okay, but without any, it would have been no.
Okay.
No.
All right, Mr. Pat. I'll take the easier one then.
The easier one.
Yes, please. The RuneScape one.
Pertaining to a scenario you have lived through. Sometimes forgetfully, sometimes not even paying attention, sometimes it feels like a fundamental milestone in your career. Question is as follows. At what level
Yes, please.
will you achieve 1 million XP? At what level will you achieve 1 million? It doesn't mean that with that level drops and then there's the 1 million. The cutoff time is somewhere in between. I'm asking, at what level do you first get 100 mil? Okay?
100 or...
Oh, fuck me.
Because
See,
for 100
no. It's easier, isn't
99
it?
easy points.
Yes. No, I'm very sorry. At what level
Yeah.
do you attain 1 mil? 1 mil.
Yes.
1 mil.
Yes.
So, would you like to hear the options?
Oh, yes, please.
Option number A. 70. Level 70. Option number B.
71.
72. And option number B is 73. B and 73.
2.
2 and 72. B
Yes.
and 72.
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Fuck. God damn it.
It's 73.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I knew it. The cutoff was at like
73.
72 to 74.
Yes. 70. Because at 72, you're still 99 something.
Yeah.
And then at 73, in the beginning, you turn 1 mil.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And just to double fucking check, I'm gonna check right now.
Yes.
73. Whew, thank God.
Okay.
Thank God.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Almost.
It was an
Because the options were as
The
hard
options
as they could
were-
have been. But
That's
you bastard.
actually true.
Yeah, because
For
I
it to
have
be easy.
gotten because I have gotten levels 73 quite a few times.
Yeah,
in
that's
my
it was
history.
easy because you've had a lot of experience. But then again, yes, maybe in hindsight, because it was classified as easy, I should have made the options a bit more spread out.
Option A, 25. Option B, 73. Option C, 99. For example.
For example.
Yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a dick move.
It's fine. I'm used to it by now.
It's so horrible.
It's fine. You actually have well thought out
I'm a bad person.
questions compared to some of the people here.
Very bad person.
Yeah. So would you like to hear my
I'm all ears.
question? I wanted you to open up the thingy. Yes, exactly.
All ears.
So there are certain tiers of jewelry in OSRS. Yes.
I have heard.
You start with like gold shit, silver shit, and then you move on to higher things like an amulet of glory, maybe even a fury, and then in the end you end up at an anguish amulet. My question is, what do you need in order to make Zenite jewelry?
Oh, fuck me, alright. Ah, no experience at all. Zenite, alright, yeah.
Zenite jewelry, so the tormented bracelet, amulet of anguish, the orange ones. How do you make the orange jewelry? I'm asking you to do the gems to do it.
Oh, I have no clue. Let me see. In Leagues, I recently crafted an onyx amulet and made it into a fury. I think. Was it a fury?
Yes.
Must have been a fury. It was way better than the salve amulet, except for the prayer bonus. So if onyx makes fury, it doesn't look like onyx is the right. But what does Dragonstone make?
Dragonstone jewelry. So the amulet of glory, the combat bracelet.
Glory, okay.
That's a tier below onyx.
But all this sounds like the Zenite is a tier.
You obtain it. You obtain the Zenite shard from the maniacal monkeys after Monkey Madness 2.
Okay.
And then you have to make the shard into a gem. What do you need to add to this shard to make the gem?
Oh dear, I will have to add some molten glass.
Do you want options?
No, I think I'm pretty much... Yeah, I would like options, but even if I get it right, then I've pretty much established that I don't know clearly.
So you need two components to make a Zenite. An uncut Zenite. Yes. You need to add something to the shard.
Go on.
Do you need to add a Dragonstone? Do you need to add a ruby? Do you need to add an onyx gem? An uncut onyx. Yeah.
It's either A or C, either a Dragonstone or an Onyx. Just because it sounds very badass, I'm gonna go for the Onyx.
Is that your final answer?
This is, and even if this is correct, I would like to stress that I will not accept points for this. So yes, this is my final answer.
That is the correct answer, Pat. If you think about the tiered nature of gear in RuneScape, then the Onyx is like the tier before the Zenite, so you have to. Yeah.
But is it a cut or uncut? Uncut. Is it?
You have to have cut Onyx.
Dear.
I think. Yeah.
Cut. Okay.
You have to melt the gems in like in the fire under the Monkey Madness place.
But where do you even get onyx except for the Czar fight pits?
From drops from the Tsar shop.
Yeah, that shop. Yeah, sure. The selling runes into the shop is such
Surra also drops onyxes and shit.
Okay. So a high. Well, it's bosses.
Yeah. So you haven't got it there in leagues yet.
No, I bought one from the shop.
Yeah.
And made a fury out of it.
No shards.
No shards. No. Maniacal monkeys. I'm at least one relic. Well, at least that's my final relic. I'm that relic away from kind of this, because you have to. I think there's a special task of killing 300 of them. So this needs to wait. I'm aiming for the relic where when you die.
Have it unlocked as well, right? The area.
No, areas are all done. It's just the final relic, which is 2,000 to 3,000 points away. And I'm gonna pick the when you die, then you respawn and you inflict a lot of damage. Yeah. And
okay,
full heal, full restore, everything. So it's gonna be a little while.
Nice. Now you know.
Now
right,
I know.
Pat.
So this was no. All right, Lord of the Rings question.
Yes, please.
Here it is.
Quick beam.
I am so and it was so particular. It was kind of like listen, I'm gonna pronounce it out particularly for you guys. And it's Quick Bean.
But his actual name is Quick Beam.
Beam. It's Beam. Which makes more sense all around. But for some reason I had gotten it stuck into my head that it's Bean.
Okay, Pat.
So it's just the way I am.
Shoot.
Where were they?
Who?
Where were they?
Who?
The Fellowship. No, the beginnings of the Fellowship. Let's focus only on Frodo, because to specify his party kind of already is a hint. Let's say Frodo. Where was Frodo on Christmas?
Where was Frodo on Christmas?
24th of December.
Yeah.
Where was Frodo? Where was Christmas?
Because they set
Where was the Holly Joe Little Ho?
Because they set out in autumn, right?
They set out in autumn, right after the birthday.
Yeah. Where were they during Christmas? That was a few months away from when they left.
Yeah.
The Shire. How long was their journey to Rivendell, though? That's the question.
That is the question.
I think they were in Rivendell, actually.
Would you like to confirm, or would you like to hear options?
Yes, please, options. Options, please.
Option number 1. Bree.
No, that's...
Option number 2. Rivendell.
Or option number C, Mount Doom.
Lorien. Lothlorien.
Oh, fuck me, that's also an option. Because they weren't... Is there a reference in the movies towards it being Christmas?
The only reference is when...
Or like winter's solstice, because I don't assume they celebrated.
Maybe only in passing, but clearly the clearest reference is when Frodo wakes up in Rivendell and Gandalf tells him the time.
Shit, yeah.
This is the biggest...
It was October. Yeah, they were in Lorien then. No? Does it say... I just watched the movie yesterday. Why do I...
Let's go ahead and lock one in.
Rivendell then.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yes! That is the correct answer!
That was my first instinct.
I know, because I threw it off.
That he says.
The October the 24th, if you want to know.
In Rivendell.
That's when he woke up, and he woke up already 3 or 4 days after they actually arrived. He spent past.
So they spent a few months in.
That's the funny thing about both of the elven settlements is that they the meeting was held right after Frodo woke. The meeting of Ray's looking for a
sausage
snack. So they left. The Council of Elrond was held right after Frodo woke the next day, and then they set out riders. And after the riders, they were waiting for them to return. They just fucked around for essentially 2 months.
Well, I mean, Frodo also had to heal still.
Yeah. But it was mainly fucking around for 2 months because they left on December the 25th, the day after Christmas. They left. And they were in Lothlorien, and after that, the main thing is already in the spring. So in Lothlorien as well, they just like hung around. And at both of these places, it was said that time kind of moved differently. So yeah, they
I remember.
They took their sweet old time.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, in Rivendell. But the day after, fucked off.
They fucked off.
Yeah.
That's, I think, one of my favorite scenes in the first movie where Frodo asks where like Gandalf is like a ring bearer, like shows a way or some shit, and then Frodo's like, which way is Mount Doom? It's like, to the left. Okay.
To the left. Yeah, but that's the extended part. That's the extended part.
We watched the extended
I haven't watched the theatrical versions since the theatrical release.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
No, I have my stuff firmly in place.
Well, I mean, I did do a rewatch where I watched them with a friend of mine who saw them for the first time. So it didn't seem sensible to block them into like 12 hours of the extended. So yeah, that seemed a bit.
That's quite an
excessive.
Introduction. I mean, Thank
so
you.
Pat, my question to you, Mr. Peter Jackson.
All right, go on.
The legendary director of the movies. He also played some parts.
Yes. Oh, go on. Yes.
In the
go on.
movies.
Yes, he did. All of 3 of them.
Please name me those 3 roles.
The first movie he was in Bree, the drunken guy with a carrot. I think he had a thing he was eating. Long hair, damp. It was raining. That was him. Second movie, Battle of Helm's Deep. He was the guy throwing a spear. I was just like wah, and threw the spear. And third movie, he was a pirate who got shot by Legolas because Gimli messed up his aim, and he fell to his knees multiple times until he got the shot right. He was a pirate.
More specifically, can you name me he's people's name, or where was he from?
Fuck me, he came from the north.
A corsair of
something. And the sad thing is, I'm reading. I just read it. The part with the board. Oh fuck me! I'm at the 3rd book, and it's just that I've been playing more. Oh.
I think it was Umbra or Umber or something.
It might have reminded me of Umbridge.
Yeah.
Umber, Corsairs of Umber, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But
But
I
you
didn't remember.
nailed those 3 instantly. So Pat, those were correct answers. And for the bonus, which roles did he play in The Hobbit?
I don't know. I don't know the behind the scenes from Hobbit.
I think he was one of like the dwarves somewhere, and he also appeared as the drunken man at some point in Hobbit as well.
That's a safe typecasting.
Nice.
I'm still a bit
Nice, Pat.
nailed
it.
A bit
3 for 3.
A bit
salty about the Hobbit movies.
I later learned.
They're a weird bunch.
I later learned that he wasn't supposed to be director from the beginning.
I think Del Toro was the original, and he basically Peter Jackson was like lifted into it like halfway through, but like please fix this shit, please, Peter.
With no like work done beforehand, so it was a I don't know.
So he basically had to make like a hack job, or he had to scrounge something together from a previous hack job and then make it all coherent and please the
whoever's paying for the thing,
for it to be like 3 fucking movies about the children's book that's a few hundred pages long. So
it's horrible, especially that he had like the thing he did before was with such thorough preparation. I mean, they had the whole props done, like the swords and the armor shit done like 2 years in advance.
Yeah.
And now he just like kind of like, tomorrow's, just start shooting, like just do something with it.
So basically, Peter, the story is that we have to make this. The movie has to premiere in 2 days. So basically,
just like you did a fair job on the last one. So
I mean, it's basically finished. So you just have to,
finish the titles. That's important. Add your name. Delete the Del Toro. No, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. And maybe add Legolas somewhere as well. That's fine.
And if you can mention the dragon every once in a while, that would be like top notch as well.
Notch,
everything else just like the
that the fucking trolls, the fucking dwarves,
it's all done. You have the sprites, just fucking rehash. You have the work done already.
If you can incorporate the original movies as much as you can in like 2 days, then it's gonna be perfect.
And the poor guy lost weight, and I think this thing that is saddest is that if he had started with The Hobbit and then ended with The Lord of the Rings, I think that would have been fine.
Yeah,
but
I guess so.
Ending with so much stress and kind of like unnecessary, I don't know what to call it. I think he ended on a low note, which I'm so sad because if you've done...
It wasn't his fault in that sense, then that the legacy was tarnished somewhat.
It wasn't his fault at all. He did his best to save it, really.
And the sad part is that we all thought that The Hobbit was fucking dog shit.
Yes.
And then the Legendarium even fucking stooped even lower.
No, that's not even.
With the show.
That's not even.
Which must not be named.
No.
Which pertains certain.
No, it does not.
Circular objects.
It does. I haven't. And the best part, I haven't even seen it. I just watched I listened to Ray. I watched a bunch of reviews, and I think I've seen enough.
There were some good parts in it.
Of course, everything has some good parts in it. I mean,
there were some solid episodes or some solid interactions, but they fucking had the story of Sauron. They had it. And then they fucking made this idiotic. Oh my god! I'm sorry, Pat. I'm just. The whole issue was that they only had the access to the appendices of the Lord of the Rings, and they don't have access to this Silmarillion and the unfinished tales.
Mm-hmm.
if they had all of that, Jesus Christ, man, it could have been actual fucking story, you know. And I heard that they're making a second season of it. So
no, this is, I think, supposed to be one in many. Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Pat.
This has been nice.
This has been another 10 hours of what the fuck have we even been talking about.
And next episode is going to be our anniversary. Yes?
Are we going to have a child?
We might.
Oh.
We might. Because, yeah.
It's gonna be our 10th episode, huh?
First episode of the year. 10th episode.
New year, new episodes, 10th episode.
I think this might be even... because when I've titled the files, it has asked me for a season. This has been season 1, so I'm thinking next time it's the finale of season 1, and we'll start February with season 2.
Because pretty often shows start with after the hiatus. They start in February.
Yes, that's exactly my reasoning.
Yeah, that might be an option.
So stay tuned for the finale of season 1.
The finale is gonna be so epic, guys. So new things, epic talks about whatever the fuck. 10 quizzes, 6 consoles. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all that.
It's gonna be a blast.
For sure.
So yeah, I have been Ray.
I have always been Pat.
And we'll see you when we see you. Toodles!